Mr. Dr.
Okay. Mr. President, it is working. Sorry.
No, it's not.
No,
It's not.
It came on, then it went off.
Could we just use the attorney mic?
Yes. Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
There it is. There it goes.
Mr. President, I've got an update for the holdover for Mr. Daves. This is in Mr. Daves' district. 60 days ago, this was held over. There were other applications that were approved because we had one tenant that was in the process of going through an eviction. That has been settled, and she is no longer occupying the property. The property is still in its same condition, unsecured, and this is that one lot that has 12, 15 buildings that we do need to secure. And I do recommend that we go forward, declaring a public nuisance to secure the buildings. Thank you.
A resolution held over 01-1066, authorized agreement with MCCI for software products and services for municipal archives department's document management processes. 08-1068, approved purchase order to MSA Safety for replacement parts for breathing apparatus equipment. 09-1074, transfer funds from capital project to capital project. 21-1075, authorized contract with Advanced Roofing Solutions for Sanger Theater re-roofing. 21-1077, authorized contract with Southern Earth Sciences for annual landfill sampling requirements for Bates and C&D landfill and Hickory Street landfill. Ordinances being introduced. 64043 is the rezoning on Moffett Road. 64044, considered a modification of the planned unit development for property on Schillinger Road South. Consent resolutions being introduced. 37-1079 and 1080 are recommending approval to the ABC Board for issuance of a special retail more than 30 days license to Bay Gourmet on St. Louis Street, and for issuance of a lounge retail liquor Class 1 license to the Gentleman's Corner Nail and Spa Salon. 58, 1081, 1082, 1083, and 1084 are authorizing removal of weeds and assessing costs for removal of weeds, groups 1666, 88, 91, and 1665.
Yeah, Mr. President, I apologize for having to come up, but I do have an update for Mr. Carroll. It's in regards to weed abatement group, weed lean group 1666, item number 17. This is at the location of Brown and I believe Parker Street, the southeast corner. The property owner may be at the meeting this morning with representation. The belief is they enjoy exception, that this is a non-developed property that is substantially wooded. Therefore, it's exempt from the weed abatement proceedings. I disagree because over the last 10, 15, there's been different levels of development, clearing, to the point where today, I drove by this morning, that my opinion is it's about 80% cleared, with 80% being high weeds. When I say high weeds, I mean up to my shoulder. I think we should go forward, but we will most likely have representation this morning. I believe they hired an attorney to represent their position, Ms. Kamanis. Just wanted to give you a heads up that it may be at the meeting this morning.
All right, thank you.
60-1085, approval water special bonus to firefighter of the month. 37-1114, recommend approval to the ABC Board for issuance of a lounge retail liquor Class 1 license to Ponies Bar and Lounge on Navco Road. 60-1113, determine an appropriation to P.L. Wilson Detachment 447 Marine Corps League, serves a public purpose, and approve payment. CIP resolutions being introduced. 08-1086, approved purchase order to Trantex Transportation Products of Texas for traffic cushions for traffic engineering, $45,786. 21-1087, authorized contract with Backbend Russell Electrical Company for Airport Boulevard congestion management project signal upgrades, $1,610,025.30. 21-1088, authorized contract with Neil Schaefer for intersection improvements, congestion management on Airport Boulevard, $136,130.78. 21-1089, authorized contract with J Hunt Enterprises, general contractors for Tricentennial Park site improvements, $832,165.90.
Mr. President,
Mr. Penn.
thank you, Mr. President. I'm glad to see this on the agenda for the day. Carlene, can you share all the improvements that will be taking place at Tricentennial Park?
There were 4 bids received on this project, and it includes a dog park for the area, as well as the restroom upgrades and renovation of the facilities. So,
Thank you so much. As you see, we're making a lot of improvement to our parks as well as our facilities. And then we'll have a dog park. And so we're making sure we're taking care of our animals as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. President.
Clerk.
Resolutions being introduced, 01-1090, authorized intergovernmental agreement with Mobile County Commission for renovation of the Vernon Crawford Law Office. 01,
Could you tell us a little about that, Councilman Carroll?
Sure. As part of the initiative for the Cultural and Heritage District with the County Commissioner and the avenue and the campground in the bottom in that whole cultural and heritage area, there's several projects that are being done in the area. One is the Patton House. The other one is the Vernon Crawford Law Firm. The third one was the pool restoration at Joe Raphael Thomas. I had agreed to partner with the commissioner with Joe Raphael Thomas pool upgrades and getting the pool back on track and getting it restored. But however, that's going to take a little bit of time to get done. So we kept communicating on what we could do to keep bringing the avenue back and the structures in place. So the next project is the Vernon Crawford Law Firm and its restoration as a historical site on the avenue. So what we've done is we've moved that $500,000 that we had set aside to help her to this project. So we're just doing another intergovernmental agreement so that we can keep the progress going on the avenue, so that we can keep restoring the historical places within the campground in the bottom. So that's what this is for right here.
All right, good stuff. All right.
01-1091, authorized addendum to the Next Gen Asset Management Software License Agreement for Software Products and Services, $150,050. 08-1092, approved purchase order to Carasoft for renewal of 365 Cloud Backup Services, $39,493.44. 08-1093, approved purchase order to CDW Government for subscription for malware and network security software and services, $73,050.81. 08-1094, approved purchase order to Environmental Systems Research Institute for subscription for consulting and training services, $78,000. 08-1095, 1096, 1097, and 1098 are approving purchase orders to Joe Bush Chevrolet, Ford, Long Lewis Ford of Shoals, McSweeney Auto Group of Clanton for pickup trucks, sport SUVs, transit vans, and express vans. 08-1099, approved purchase order to Mohawk Carpet Distribution for new flooring for historic department at 200 Government Street, $15,662.74. 08-1100, approved purchase order to Savant Learning Systems doing business Virtual Academy for subscription for renewal of police officer virtual training courses and support services, $20,000. 08-1101, approved purchase order to SHI International for subscription renewal software, $17,056.80. 08-1102, 1103, 1104, 1105, 1106, 1107, 1108, and 1109 are approving purchase order to Stivers Ford for pickup truck, $39,610, $77,186, $86,754, $81,026, $48,082, $76,908, $125,036, $226,545. 08-1110, approved purchase order to Target for replacement flooring, Dolphin Street, $31,332.19. 50-1111, authorized issuance of municipal sale and use tax exemption certificate, the Mobile River Bridge and Bayway Project.
Mr. President,
Mr. Ronald.
I did read the memo that was attached, but I did have a question about this tax exemption certificate. Do they, when the bids are received, do they break out how much they're going to pay in sales tax estimated? And then once we see that number, then we make the decision? And I guess, is it commonplace to preempt that?
That was-
Let me share with you the law when Outlook made the request of it. I believe it was a bill that was passed in 2019 about their tax exemption and stuff. So it's got a little bit of meat to it. Let me download with you offline on that because it's a bit of stuff. But I think we are required to issue them the exemption. Then the particulars of how much they're saving on the taxes. I don't know if they're required to report that back to us or not. I mean, I'll have to get into the particulars of the act.
So I want to understand how it works. So the state, do they waive their tax on this, their sales use tax?
I mean, I'm not the tax expert up here. I'm the pass-through person that it's coming through. Again, we can drill down and talk with the legal department and the finance department about the law and what it requires. Happy to print out a copy. Happy to hand it to you and let you look through it. But I don't think we have an option in not doing it.
Thank you, Nick.
45-1112, accept naming of streets in Anglebrook subdivision right-of-way. Announcements.
Mr.
Council,
President,
I'm going to go back to consent resolution 37-1114. I'm going to hold that over just for 1 week. Councilman Woods.
thank you. Is John, John, oh yeah, hey. Quick question for you on the Anglebrook subdivision right away. I guess this is just us accepting the streets, and then also too, I guess at this point in time, just for knowledge, this is also kind of officially saying that we're accepting whatever stormwater retention and all that they prepared. I guess is that kind of part of, even though we're not going to be maintaining the stormwater, by accepting the streets and the runoff of the stormwater, we're kind of accepting that, I guess.
We're accepting the streets and storm drainage for maintenance that are within
Confines.
There's sections of, private streets in that neighborhood that we're not accepting for maintenance. This is just
Just a maintenance agreement per se.
it's accepting these streets for a maintenance.
And then all the stormwater design and everything, that would been handled, I guess, administratively already, I guess.
Yeah, we've inspected the storm drains, and we're accepting those for maintenance as well. The storm detention systems, we will not be accepting.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
property
the
owners
property owners.
association, yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
What's of note, until the council formally accepts it, we can't sign the plat, which means they can't sell the lot. So once y'all formally accept it, then we sign the plat, then they can go record the plat and probate. And then now it's, rather than one big piece of property, now it's individual lots where they can start working with Shayla's group for permitting the buildings.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. President,
Yes. Mr.
while Mr. Amberger is up there, I wanted to go back to the sales and use tax. We're not giving away everything in sales and use tax. I haven't read that statute in a long time. Is this for their bid of the bridge? Or is this for the contractors purchasing the material for the construction of the bridge?
I believe that it's everything inclusive, but let's defer back to what the statute. I mean, I'm no expert on tax law by any means.
Just one thing when you look at it, just make sure that our legal department reminds AlDOT and everybody that's bidding the job that anything that is a permanent fixture to that bridge is the only thing that gets abated. Tools, equipment, usable material on site that's spoiled and left off, all that is taxable.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that we
Let's
make our
defer,
money.
let's defer to the written law.
I'm
because
saying
it
this,
was, I think the
Nick, I
law,
want to say this openly because, I mean, we all know what we're looking at as far as finances over the next 3 years. So anywhere there's an opportunity for the city to make sure that we make the required money we need to off our tax base, then we need to do that. We're looking at $1 billion project over there where we don't need to lose any opportunity for revenue. Okay, so I'm just putting that out there for you to know so that we can look at it and to make sure that the people that are looking at it for us are looking at it in the right way to make sure that we're collecting taxes where we should, and then we're giving the breaks where they should be also.
yeah, certainly.
And we are, this is solely about the issuance of the certificate, which is required by law. There's nothing we can do about that. So that's what this issue is about. And I just gave it to Paul, so we can talk offline if you want to discuss more.
Mr. Davis?
I just want to say that I understand completely what my colleagues are saying, but I would also like to say that there are very few things that are more important to the future economic growth of the city of Mobile than the building of that bridge.
Vice President?
All right, let's look at what we're going to waive the rules on the resolutions being introduced, as well as the one CIP, which will be laid over. But the ones that we will waive, if everybody agrees, 08, 1092, 1099, 1100, 1101, 1102, 1106, and 1110.
08-1086.
08, which one? That one we're gonna, yeah, waive that one as well, yes.
Any issues, anyone? Okay. Anything else from this council?
Yeah, Mr. President,
Mr. Days and then our attorney.
I just wanted to see Mr. Collins out there, and I just wanted to make sure we're going to get the budget tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's complete. It's in the mayor's office and you will receive it tomorrow on time.
4:59 PM.
Yes, sir.
And a hardbound bill, price not share. So we have to have it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Carbo?
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Paul Carbo. I'm licensed to practice law in the state of Alabama. I'm the legal counsel for the Mobile City Council. I'm requesting that the city council move to go into executive session pursuant to section 36-25A-7A3 to discuss with its attorney the legal ramifications of and legal options for pending litigation. This exception is applicable to the planned discussion. After it's been moved and seconded, I request that a roll call vote of all council members present be taken as to whether to go into executive session. And I further request that upon completion of the executive session, that the council reconvene at 10:30 in the council chambers to conduct a regular meeting of the Mobile City Council.
Properly moving second in discussion.
President Small,
Yes.
Vice President Gregory,
Yes.
Councilmember Penn,
Yes.
Councilmember Carroll,
Yes.
Councilmember Reynolds, Councilmember Daves,
Yes.
Councilmember Woods.
Yes.
Right before we adjourn, was anything from the administration? Yes, sir. All right. We'll see y'all downstairs.